Hey guys, welcome to the week here at the Geek Course, and today we're gonna do the lapel choke, specifically highlight. That was not anything. Hang on. I was good. You. Hey guys, welcome to the week here at the Geek Course, and today we're gonna do a fun rolling choke with the lapel from top side control. So this one is very like highlight reel-ish thing. If you lose it, then likely you're going to lose a great position. So I wouldn't always try this if you do have other choices. But, you know, I think jiu-jitsu is also about having fun. So this is one of the things you learn then, right? So like we've been working before, so last few times we were working with the lapel closest to his legs, right? This one is always going to be tighter because I can stretch this lapel over across his neck, and then when I tighten it up, it should be tight already, right? So the fabric around his neck is pretty tense in a sense, right? Whereas if I use the lapel that's closest to his head, now if I do the same thing, the lapel isn't that tight anymore. There's a lot of room, there's this space here, right? So the only way for me to actually close this space is for me to start rolling next to him, okay? I still will need to work my isolation on his arm, and I still need to do all the proper setup so that I feel like I have this grip tight enough and my hand is right underneath his neck, right? And you're always gonna tense the wrist holding the lapel, obviously, right? Now, as I'm now turning, so I'm gonna walk over to a north-south position, I'm still gonna bring my head down to the floor, but I'm gonna roll over my left shoulder here. So now, we end up in this laying position close to each other. Let's turn this way. Oh, sorry. I was hoping I didn't put it tight enough, but let's turn slightly this way so that we don't have to stay in the position for too long. So I managed to set up near side lapel, right? So I can be pretty tight, nice and close. Now I'm just feeding this lapel through and giving it to the other hand. I'm gonna bring my head to the outside here. And when I get here, I'm rolling over my shoulder and I'm keeping my wrist tight underneath his neck. So now, when I get here, I keep tensing this arm and I can start turning it towards him to get the tightness there, right? Obviously, I don't want him to, if he starts sitting up, this might actually end up in a bad position for me, but I can, of course, start working maybe a little bit of a scramble. Like I say, you're not gonna do this one to improve your position. Most likely, if you lose this, it's gonna be something else. You're gonna either end up on bottom or who knows what's gonna happen next. So the way I like to play around with these two that we've been working so far is I can kind of try to give the first lapel to this other hand, right? Where he will likely try to grab this lapel, maybe even like hold the fabric and like keep it tight to his hips or something like that because he thinks now he's safe, right? Now, that's when I can start working the other lapel, right? Or maybe he even goes up to this one again. So then I grab this one and start feeding through. So that way you can play around a lot, and including that, we're gonna be talking about next week how to deal with his lapels from side control as well. Okay, so one last time. We're here. Now near side lapel, give it to his head, to my hand. I go down. And there you go. Thank you guys for watching. And as always, please like and subscribe. See you guys next time.